Hey, how's it going guys? My name's Seth and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we are doing a little tutorial video on how to kill this big boy, the Primo Geovishap, faster. But before we get into it, our goal for this month is to hit 700 subscribers. So if you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And that would, help me out a lot. So please and thank you. So the reason why I'm doing this is because if you've fought this bad boy already, you know that he has a lot of HP. And I mean a lot of HP. So you really need to dish out a lot of damage to kill this thing pretty fast. So as for teams go, you would want to have a main damage dealer. For me, it's Diluc because I've been fortunate enough to get him. A support, preferably Bennett, but if you don't have Bennett, you can use someone else. An animal support because the Viridescent Venerer set, the 4-piece animal damage bonus set, it gives 60% elemental resistance reduction to whatever element it swirls with. So you can either use Venti or you can use Sucrose. Sucrose, the budget option, of course, which will make this a lot easier. And lastly, if you do have Bennett, you probably wouldn't need to heal that much. So having another support that will also boost your main damage dealer's damage would be nice. For myself, of course, again, I'm fortunate enough to have gotten Mona. But if you don't have her, of course, someone else would be very nice, such as Fischl or Shanling, if you so choose. Or, apparently one of the best supports in the game, and if you have him, Xinqiu is a very nice pick to have. Or Diona at C6, because she also gives 200 elemental mastery at her C6 on her ulti. As for main damage goes, I highly recommend you check what the Geovishap's color is before you choose the team to go with it. Your team is gonna constantly be changing because the Geovishap's element is constantly gonna be changing. So usually you wouldn't want to use the same element against the Geovishap of that element. For this instance, for this example, you probably wouldn't want to use a cryo against a cryo Geovishap just because it's going to do less damage, and that's common knowledge, right? But the thing is, I just got this achievement the other day. Some of you may have gotten this by accident, such as myself, but I'm going to put it up on screen right now. So what this achievement is you have to put on a shield that is the corresponding element to that Geovishap, and in return, when he does the primordial shower, his ultimate move, there's a text that comes up where he's about to use the primordial shower. When that text comes up, if you have a shield of the same element of that Geovishap, it will basically counter it and deal immense damage to the Geovishap. So I've only gotten this once because it's kind of hard to get a shield particle out of the Geovishap without a Geo character. So I'm going to attempt to do it with Cryo and Albedo, or my Chi-Chi and Albedo here, to try and get a elemental particle to show you what the counter looks like. So let's do that real quick. Alright, I also forgot to mention, always use food on this guy because he has so much HP. I kind of enjoy this fight because it gives me a chance to actually use my food, because I feel like a lot of people just forget to use food these days because their characters are so much stronger than the overworld enemies. But now is a chance to use them, which is something I like. A game mechanic that wasn't used before is now being used because the content is harder, and I enjoy that. So now that we have our food buff, we're going to try and get elemental particles out of this man. Alright, so I could not get the elemental particle because it is stuck under him. So we're gonna try and do that again. Okay, it's down here. So okay, I got the shield, and he's gonna do the primordial shower right here. And this counters it. And look how much damage that does. It takes away a significant amount of health. And now I'm gonna try and slowly take away the health with my skills. Alright. So we grabbed one. I'm gonna grab this for insurance. And we're going to counter him again and deal massive damage again. So as you can see, even with my D-look out, he still drops the particle. Just from me just normal attacking. Alright, so I think the maximum amount of times he does is only twice. Because when I tried to take him down a third time using it, he didn't use the primordial shower. So I guess the maximum amount of times you can do this in a fight is around 2. So we did clear it decently fast by using that technique, but you can definitely clear it faster with just using your main DPS and having, you know, your team centered around your main DPS. But this is also a cool little thing to think about while you're in the middle of a fight. Like, oh, he's about to do it, but there's a elemental particle right there. I bet it, or elemental, you know, shield shard on the ground. I better pick it up so that I can counter it and do a lot of damage, right? So it's just those small things that you can think about. And also because it has a lot of HP, don't be afraid to use food because it'll make the fight that much easier. So the thing is, I would have recommended to use Xiao if you had him for this fight, because Animal basically has no resistances, so that you can, you know, just keep using him as your main damage dealer for this fight without having to worry about what element the Geovishap was. But the thing is, you probably don't have him leveled up because the ascension materials is the Geovishap. So yeah, probably can't use Xiao for a while. Alright, short little tutorial video. I hope you guys did enjoy on how to kill the Geovishap faster. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and comment, subscribe if you're new. And I'm sorry if my energy was a bit low. It's currently 6 AM and I haven't slept yet. I just really wanted to get this video out because I just, you know, got this achievement. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.